Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holmes, and of course, Saban. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will go on the attack first. And here comes what... as a starter, this talented freshman, and Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, man.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to...
He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. On the move, he fires. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 47 on the field goal.
It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Judicials offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the fullback, finding open areas. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Judicials pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Running through contact. Touchdown, Judicials. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Got a man. It's Martin. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the ground, it's Newman. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got it. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. On the run, deep down the right side. Got the tight end outside.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Gets the back moving. Going to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the run, it's O'Neal. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team surrounding the ball, no chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Scrambling away. That's caught. It's Harris. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now, guys, when you think... State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Judicials. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Brings it in down the left side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Golden Flashes getting set on first and 10. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes,
This running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the move, it's O'Neal. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Now adjusting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's O'Neal. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Using his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run the toss. Plows through the defense. Threw like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is on its way. He's got it near midfield. And the returner goes down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Golden Flashes will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Quarterback keeper. Breaks the tackle. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. With jet sweep pass. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's O'Neal. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He'll ride his man on the option. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Here's the fly sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. Thrust that arm out. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Judicials. Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open, like on that last play. Just
pulls it in down the sideline. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Golden Flashes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll try the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense is ready, and they knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. On on the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Second down coming up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Good enough.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll send the back in motion. The option look. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Judicials with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the read option. Quarterback pulls going left. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Judicials are rolling down the field. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Gets the back moving, looking for room. It's O'Neal. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about Kent State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the
Turning it on! He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Golden Flashes with the 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
That's a decision I think the head coach is going to be questioned about after this football game, because you could have just tied the game easily with an extra point kick. You went for the lead. You come up short. Do you have time? Can your defense get you the ball back to give you an opportunity to win this one?
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's made. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Makes the grab.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, that can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense, because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best player. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He wants a big play here late. Makes a catch down the right side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation